So, okay, shall we start?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Uh, First of all, could you please introduce yourself so that we can have a brief connection between us? Hmm?
Okay. Myself, I'm Bhanu Vedamla. I just graduated from Dakota State University in the May, and I'm on right now OPT period.
Okay, have you ever learned about networking things?
I just learned in my course period, like in my class. Only I just learned only networking about the wires. That's it. I never learned anything else.
Do you have any like grips on the network? What is exactly networks and all?
Uh, to be frank, I'm having a zero knowledge on it.
No problem, no problem.
Yeah, sorry for that.
As because no problem with that. As because why I'm asking, because based on your experience and knowledge, I will going to deliver the content. Because the
Like on,
experienced person, they don't want to learn the basic thing, right? But who don't know
got it. Yeah.
anything network. So until I know what you guys are know, so how can I deliver the content? So that is the reason I'm asking why, what are the things you know and what thing you need to know about that. Okay, right,
Got
no
it.
problem with that.
Yeah.
No issue. We'll see everything from the scratch only.
Sure. Thank
So
you.
I have a couple of like contents for today's session. Like first we will going to see what is network actually. And once we have completed the
Okay.
net, then we have to discuss what is the meaning of the network. Then we can proceed it to what is hub, what is switch, and what is MAC address table, and type of the network.
Hmm.
And then at the last, we'll see what is TCP and UDP. We'll start from the scratch.
Got it.
Hmm? So, shall we
Yep.
go? Are you feel good to go now?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm feeling good to go. I was waiting for this yesterday.
Okay, no problem. Great man. Nice to meet. Nice to listen your answer actually. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
First, what is network? Hmm? What is network? Do you have any like answer for that? What is network actually?
I told you in my college, we just go with the book that like there's two teachers on
Is there any?
what's in the book. We'll be following it.
Okay, see. Network is like, let's suppose I'm taking an example, human network. What network actually does? Connecting between two different peoples. Like I'm connecting, I'm having a conversation with you, right? This is one kind of a network only. But this is the human
Yeah,
network. But we are learning machine network, right? So what is actually machine network? Machine network means connecting two or more networking devices. The networking devices are what? It may be your mobile phone, it may be your printer, it may be your laptop, it may be your desktop. Let's understood with an example. Let's suppose these are the machine, which is you can call as a computer. They are connected together through some wire or maybe a wireless network. Let's suppose they have connected with a wire network. This is called as network connected together. Hmm. The connection called as a network only. This is what actually is the network. Basic thing, network is to connect two different pieces together called as network. But network can be kind of many types. It can be a wire network. It can be a wireless network. Wireless network is what? Like your Wi-Fi network. Your PC got connected through a Wi-Fi network called Wi-Fi wireless network. But when you are connected through a wire called as a wired network, when you are connected through a Wi-Fi device called as a wireless network. Understood?
yeah, got it.
Got it, right? If you have any doubt, you can stop me, ask me the question right away. I will answer to your question. So this is called as the network. It might be look like a single device when you are connected through like, let me check on different example. Let's suppose you have a um, multiple devices now. Now you are connected all pieces together. This is also called as the network. But it looks like different but call as a network only, because in first diagram we saw they are connected one to one only. Now they are connected in a mesh, call as same network only. This is called
Sorry
as,
for interrupting you. I can't able to see the diagram anything.
oh, I'm sorry, actually I have not shared my screen yet.
Sorry for that.
Hello, hello.
Yes, I'm online.
Are you there, right? Actually, power went down and
Yep.
I have connected from my mobile phone itself. Once the power will come back, now I will connect it from my desktop itself.
Sure. I'll be waiting for your call again.
No problem. Are you compatible with my mobile phones? And we can proceed it.
Yeah, of course. Of course. I'm comfortable right now.
Okay, let me share screen. Is my screen is visible?
Not yet. I think I
Share
don't know. It's not my
screen.
problem.
No, 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 no. Because for the first time I am sharing the screen right from the mobile phone itself.
Uh-huh.
Is there any option? Okay, Zoom is there. I think it is visible now. Is this visible now? Hello?
Yeah, it's visible for me. Yeah, it is visible for me.
Hello.
Yeah, I can able to hear you.
While I'm sharing my screen, my voice is visible because I am not able to hear you at that time.
Oh, okay. But I'm saying like I can able to hear your voice.
Hello. Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible for me.
Okay. Okay. Actually, I'm not getting any answer. No, that is the reason I'm not able to focus on the
Uh,
point.
I
Okay.
think
Now,
I think is that when you're explaining, I can't able to hear anything. When you're drawing, I can't able to hear any of your voice.
see, now I'm drawing a PC. Are you able to see right with along with my
Yep,
voice?
I can able to see now and I can able to hear your voice. Thank you.
Okay. 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 Got it. Now. So let's suppose this is the PC and I'm connecting another PC and they are two different PC. Let me give a name PC1 and PC2. So these two PCs are connected through a wire net together and sharing some
Mhm.
information to each other. What is called? This is called as a network only. This is the meaning of network.
Okay,
Connected two or more devices through a wire or it may be a wireless
hmm,
called as network only.
got it.
Got it? If someone will going to be asked in
Yep,
interview, what is network? You should answer connected two or different machine together call as network.
okay,
Okay.
yep,
And this is the basic mm, clear. Okay. This is the basic example of network. Let me go through a different example. Let's suppose there are many computers. Now, there are many computers. Let's suppose 3 and 4 computers are there. See, every
mhm,
computer has only one network point to connect together. This machine is having only one point to connect to another machine. This point called as RJ45 connector. Like your mobile phone has one point for the charging, right? Similar in
yep,
PC, we have a port called as a RJ45 connector. Only one. On that port, you need to connect one wire. On a different machine, you need to connect
mhm,
another wire. Connected through a wire.
okay,
So they can connect each other, then they can share their information and they can talk to each other. But what if you have a multiple PC and you need to connect together? In that case, as I told you, that every machine have only one point to connect together, only one a network point to connect together. When you have multiple point, at that time you will face the problem. Like how? See, in this scenario, I connected one PC to another PC in a single wire. But what if you have a multiple PC, you need to connect it together? At that time, what you will do? But this PC only want to talk to him because as he has a only single point, right? But he cannot able to connect
yeah,
this machine because this PC don't have another physical port to connect together,
hmm,
right? But at that time,
yep,
if you want to communicate together, you need two at least port to connect together, right? But that PC
yep,
don't have. At that time, what you will going to do? But if you are really, if you are going to like search what you can do for the exchanging data between these two devices, what you will going to do? If you have knowledge, then what you will think? Let me remove this cable from this machine, and if I will connect this wire, remove this wire, and this port will going to be free, right? Then what you will going to do? You
yep,
will connect this port into this, right? But when
yeah,
you want to connect again this PC into the network, what you will going to do? You will remove that cable and connect this port into this computer. Your data will going to be exchanged, right? By doing this, you can achieve this solution, but this is not the scalable solution. Why? Because when you are working in a company, on that company, if you have 1,000 of PC, you don't want to go to each and every PC and remove the wire and put it another computer for the data exchanging. This is not your job. For that reason, what
yep,
we come up the solution, we come with the solution with a centralized device called as a hub or a switch. Let me give you an example so that you can understand. Let's suppose same we have a multiple PC here. Now we will not going to be connect directly from PC to PC. We have come with a new technology called as hub and switch. What we are going to do? That hub is having actually multiple networking ports. This this particular port, this is the PC. This all are the PC4, and this is called as a hub. Hub actually is a device which have multiple networking port connected together. Hmm? Hub have multiple ports, networking ports you can connect, but PC only have one physical port. Are you understanding what I'm telling?
Yep, I got it. Yeah.
Yeah. This piece is having actually drawback with the network because they don't have multiple port. They have only one port. They have ability to connect together one machine to one machine. They don't have ability to connect multiple PC. So that is the reason
Yep.
what we come with a solution called as a centralized device. Centralized device might be your hub, it can be a switch, it can be a repeater, it can be a bridge. There are different types of device. Some device name like I told you hub, and some device name is switch. We will learn those things in upcoming videos when we'll start the
Okay, got
CCNA
it.
program. Okay. So as of now,
Got it.
as this is a basic class, just let me show you how actually network driven. So what I will going to do, I will connect this particular one port into this hub. And again, what I will going to do, this PC have one port, right? This port I will going to be connect to a hub. Similar way, this PCs also will going to be connect together. If this guy want to communicate this particular machine now, if this guy want to communicate with this particular machine, what he will going to do, how the data will going to do, travel now, this PC will send a assume that this PC is
Notification
sending a
to
hello
hub.
message. He will send a message to hub. Hub, what he will going to do, hub will send a message to this particular guy. The communication will going to be
Got it.
successful. What if this particular guy want to communicate with this guy? Even hub, what PC will going to do, PC will send a message to hub. Hey hub, could you please able to deliver the packet to PC number 4? This packet will going to be delivered to hub, and hub will going to forward that packet to this particular PC. And this is the final solution in the network. Have you come to know why we are not connecting, even though PCs are having single port, even we are not going to be connected directly together? As because I have shown
I
you
got
the
it.
example,
Because
because
it
they are
having an
single
interruption
points
issue.
only. For making communication possible between multiple devices, we come with some centralized device like switch and hub, and we are connected to those devices, and they will going to be communicating each other.
Got it.
Got it, right? Okay, great. Now let's have a understood with what is actually the type of network. There are actually various types of network. Let's assume you are a owner of a company. You have started some startup kind of business, and now you have a LAN network. There are different types of network, like LAN network. One is WAN network. And also there are different kind of network, but those are not required. Actually, these two networks are important. We need to know about what is LAN and what is WAN. So LAN, let's suppose I'm giving you an example with you. So let's suppose you have a company, you have a setup in your office at your home only. You have 10 computers. Now, let's suppose you have a 4 computer, you are working on it, you have hired 2-3 employees, and you have connected a hub here. This is called as H represent hub and P represent as a PC. PC1, PC2, PC3, PC4. So users are connected together now. All are. So this is called as a LAN network, because your environment is called as LAN network. They are connected through a LAN network. This is called as a LAN. But what if you are, after having some time, you realize that my company is getting more profit than my expectation? What I will do, let me expand my company. You will going to expand. Let's suppose you are in Bangalore, suppose, and your company is growth. Now your company is in a very good profit. Now you are growing. What you are doing, you want to open a company in Hyderabad location. What you will going to do, you will take a office, you will get a, you will going to acquire any company, or you will going to open a new branch. At that branch, you will going to set up same thing like one hub. There are multiple PC together. Now you are connected. This is called as a Hyderabad LAN, and this is called as a Bangalore LAN. They are different. But what
I can't
if,
able to hear you again. Okay, got it.
But what if you want to connect? These are two different LAN. Understood, right? This is Hyderabad LAN, and this is Bangalore LAN.
And one more is a Bangalore LAN.
Yes, but both are your company only. Okay, but now you are thinking that, okay, I want to connect this Bangalore location into Hyderabad location, so that this Bangalore guy can talk to Hyderabad guy. Earlier, they want to communicate each other because those are in different geographical location, right? They can contact them with the phone call or email itself, but they don't have to communicate each other through WAN actually. In terms of network, what you will going to do? You will introduce WAN network. At that time, when you are connecting two different LAN by using a geographical like any ISP, let's suppose you are using Airtel, because you don't have that much availability to like you are laying the cable to connect from PC to hub, right? How much length will be the cable, like 10 meter or 20 meter, right? But when you are laying cable from Bangalore to Hyderabad, it is not possible to you, right? You cannot able to lay, because you will going to use who have already laid the cable. Who have laid the cable? ISPs. Who are the ISP? Like Airtel, TCS, Jio. These peoples already have laid their cable to connect two different geographical locations, from Bangalore to Hyderabad, from Bangalore to Mumbai, from Bangalore to Chennai. They already have the communication path. Like, let's suppose you want to go to from Bangalore to Chennai. You have already a road, right? Government have made road. You don't have your own road, right? You are using the government road and paying that toll, right? For moving you are for running from going from Bangalore to Chennai location, you are paying the tax. Same as not tax actually, I should say the toll, right? So in network, what you will going to you will going to use same path. In terms of government, now the Airtel will become, because you will going to use Airtel to provide a cable from your location to Hyderabad for make communication possible between two different lands. This cable you will not going to lay, because Airtel already has been laid that cable. You will use their service to make communication possible between your two branches. Got it?
Got it.
Right? Because if you have the ability to do it, but if you will lay the cable from your Bangalore location to Hyderabad, it will be more cost effective, right? It will take crores of rupees to lay the cable, and apart from that, you will hire some engineer to monitor that cable. Why? Because someone, if let's suppose government try to build some contract, some road contract, that cable will be cut down. Who will be taking care of that cable? You will lose the connection, right? Again, you will send the engineer to make it communication possible. So that is the reason already have cable laid. They are between different service provider. You will going to use those services to make communication possible between you and your branches. Right. When you are connecting two different LAN using a different service provider called WAN. Right. When you are connecting two different location, which is located in different location called WAN. LAN is your one location, but when you are connecting two different LAN, that is called as a WAN network. This is LAN.
Like same like an Ethernet and wireless.
Yeah, in case of same
Cable and
Ethernet.
non-cable. Okay.
Yes, absolutely right. You are. Network is kind of different. You might be use cable network. You may be use wireless network. That is up to you. The technology, the system call remains same, LAN and WAN.
Okay.
Got it? What is the difference between LAN and WAN?
Yep, I got it.
Okay, brilliant, man. Okay. In a similar way, like suppose you have a company in Delhi location, you have a company in Mumbai, you have a company in Chennai, you have a company in Bangalore. Like this is ISP, Airtel, man. You are using Airtel network. You can connect a cable from your location to Airtel. Again, this is like Delhi. This is Bangalore. Bangalore. Bangalore connected to same ISP, same Chennai and Hyderabad. Let's suppose Hyderabad connected to Airtel and this Chennai connected to Airtel. Now your all the offices are like I have shown you example hub, right? Hub is used to connect pieces together, right? Same. ISP is used to connect your branches together. Your branches are now connected to ISP, and your communication will going to be possible now from this location to this location, this location to this location. This is called as this is internal network called as a LAN, and all are connected together called as a WAN. Got it?
Okay. Yep.
Understood, right? LAN mean your local network, WAN
And
mean your wide area network.
just a simple doubt. Example, if the example like a Airtel, I'm having
Hmm.
like I'm having 4 branches, and
Hmm.
I've been taking support from Airtel for
Hmm.
2 of it, and I took a different support from some different provider. Will I have any interruption or no?
No, no problem. Because Airtel have, let's suppose like a example, you have 2 branches are connected to Airtel and separate 2 branches are connected to TCS. Now there are 2 different provider, right? Airtel have a connection between TCS internally. They will give information, TCS will bypass the information to TCS, TCS information bypass to Airtel. They will take care between them.
Even though will there any delay for the process? Like
No, it
how
won't be
like
any delay.
if I send
It
a
won't
message,
be any delay.
like it goes to
No.
Airtel to TCS
First,
to me? No, okay, it's fine.
no, there will be no delay because they have
Got it.
internally connection between them,
Okay.
right? Airtel have
Yeah.
his own route to go to Chennai. TCS also have own route
Mhm.
to go to Chennai, but they have internally connected together. Hey man, I will use your service. No problem. They
Got it.
can, they have internal connection between that. Got it, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have understood the network. You are now understood the meaning of the technologies, right? LAN and WAN. Okay.
Yep.
The
Line
next
man.
thing, the next thing we need to discuss the difference between like what is switch and what is hub. Say
Okay.
hub is a device. Let's suppose, let me give you an example. So this is called as is hub and this is switch. And these are all are the PCs connected together. In case of network, we are see how the peoples will come to know you by your name, right? Let's suppose you have a name XYZ. I will call you XYZ. Your family knows you based on your
Okay.
name, right?
Hmm.
But in
Yep.
case of network, PC should have something so that switch come to know or PCs come to know you are someone, right? PC
Yeah.
also should have name, right? For the identification, right? In
Yep.
case of network, we have something called as IP address. Call as IP address.
Yeah.
IP address. So every PC should every PC should have one unique ID IP address for the identification
Hmm.
over a network. This PC have an IP address. Let's suppose IP address in this is IP address is 1 and this PC IP address is 2. The IP address is format is different. I will tell you more about that when we will start IP address. Let's suppose
Got it.
just go to this IP address is 1 and his IP address is 2, this IP address is 3 and this IP address is 4. This PC will come to know, this PC will identify based on their IP address in the network. Let's suppose this guy want to connect this PC1 want to send a data to PC number 4, like he have sent to that data to hub and hub have the ability, have the job to forward that information to PC number 4, right? It won't. It went.
Okay.
What if? Actually, problem in the hub is when this PC want to send a data to this particular guy, he don't want this guy have only dummy. He don't have any characteristics to write down this IP address to his table somewhere, so that come to
Hmm.
know, okay, in the second time if this particular guy will come and I will send this packet to directly this particular guy. In case of, there are two types of technology actually, two types of technology driven, one called as a single broadcast domain and multi-call broadcast domain. Actually broadcast, actually we call as a broadcast.
Okay.
Actually hub, actually broadcast. Let's understand what is broadcast. Broadcast means a device which don't have the destination or source or any addresses. Like I have a like multicast, I have passed some information to you, you will going to speak to so that everybody can listen in the hall, right? So a
Yep.
trainer, In front of trainer, 20 people are there. While trainer is speaking, everybody's are listening, right? So that is called as broadcast. He is doing the broadcast, right? So this hub don't have ability to learn that IP address and store in the MAC table, so that he come to know the next time I will not going to broadcast that packet. Hub actually every time hub usually do the broadcast every time, because he don't have any information of source or destination devices. If I don't know your name, always I ask you what is your name, right?
Yep.
Right? Am I right? If I don't know your name, always I ask to you what is your name. But if I will remember your name, second time I will call based on your name. Right?
Yep.
If 20 people are sitting somewhere, your name is Sachin, like, right? So I will go to that place and I say, who is Sachin among with 20 people? You will raise your hand, right? You will going to raise your hand. I am Sachin. For the next time I am go to same place, again I will going to ask, who's the Sachin? You will raise your hand, because I don't know you. Every time I am asking to you who is Sachin. In case of hub, the similar thing is happen. Hub don't have any information, he don't have any table to store his name in that table. So that is the reason, even because he don't have any information to store the table, that is the reason hub always do the broadcast, right?
Got it.
In case of switch is an intelligent device. He have the memory to store that information. Which information? Information is IP address. IP address mean what? Your name. I told you example of Sachin, right? In case of human nature, we call as a name. To identify, we are identifying someone based on your name. But in case of network, we are identifying based on the IP address. Hub don't have any kind of storage device to store the IP address for remember. But switch is an intelligent device which have ability to store that name, means that IP address, so that next time if that particular guy will come and ask for someone, hey, do you know someone? I will check in my MAC table or IP address table. Does this guy I know this name? Yeah, I know that. Then I will not going to do any broadcast. I will directly send it to that particular guy. What is the drawback of broadcasting? Means, let's suppose you have a 100 Mbps link. Every time this particular guy, let's suppose this particular guy want to make communication between this PC to this particular PC. This PC will send a message. What hub will going to do? This PC, this guy don't want to make communication between him, right? But hub, what he will going to, as he don't know his name, he will send a packet to everybody. Hey, who is that IP address for? He don't want to send that information to me, but hub will send that information. As because why? Hub don't know who is the number 4 IP address. Hub used to do the broadcast. Are you understand what is broadcast actually?
Yeah.
Every
Same
time,
like Wi-Fi all of it. Same like
every
an
time he
FM.
will
It will
go and ask
broadcast
who is
everything.
everything, correct. Every time he used to do broadcast, everything he will ask who is the PC number 4. Even you have done 100 time communication, he will do the broadcast, because he don't have any kind of memory to store that MAC address. In case of switch, this is actually hub. Hub is a broadcast device, single broadcast domain. He will do the broadcast always. And PC is a device which PC, not PC, is a switch. Switch is an intelligent device than a hub. He have the ability to store that IP address in his table to understand when the next time that PC will come for the same destination. I will not going to send packet to anybody. Directly I will send it to him. So that, let's suppose in example, this one PC want to communicate this PC, his IP address is 1, his IP address is 2. 4, and this is 2 and this is 3. When he want to take communication between PC1 to PC4, what he will do? He will send a packet to switch. Switch, what we are going to do? In the first time, in very first time, switch, what we are going to do? We will do the broadcast. Why? Very first time, that switch don't know who is that for. For knowing that this PC, who is for, what he will do? For the initial purpose, he will do a broadcast. That broadcast message go to every PC except who have generated that information. Generated by who? This particular machine, right? That packet will not going to arrive this port, except this port, it will go to everybody. Once this particular machine will receive, okay, this communication for IP address 4, so he will reply for that. But this PC will not going to be reply. Why? Because I am not 4, I am 2. Why should I reply with that communication? I will not going to be reply. So this 3 also will not going to be reply. So this 4 will going to be reply, right? Now the PC will come to know, okay, on that particular port, in this port number 4, this particular PC having IP address of 4. And this PC already have sent the information, right? He learned that IP address.
Yep.
Okay, this PC is having IP address of 1. For the next time, when these two guys will communicating, no, I will not going to send that information to this particular machine or to this particular machine. Because I am now intelligent. I have stored that IP address 4 in my table. For the next time, I will check same table whether I have same information for the destination or not. If not, then only I will do broadcast. If yes, I do have, then only I do the one-to-one communication. Very first time it will do the broadcast, but for the next time when he have the information for the destination, he will not going to do the broadcast. He will do unicast, one-to-one communication. Unicast mean one-to-one, broadcast mean one-to-all. Got it?
Okay. Got it.
Unicast, there are two things actually. One is unicast. Let me remove all the thing. Unicast, and second is broadcast. Unicast mean one-to-one communication like this, right? Broadcast mean one-to-all. Let's suppose this is person is speaking to multiple user at the same time. Like I'm doing a broadcast now. I'm speaking, everybody is listening. This is called broadcast. One-to-one means even though thousands of people are there, I'm speaking only with you so that nobody can listen that. That is called as one-to-one. Is unicast. Got it, right? What is broadcast? What is unicast? What is router? Sorry, what is switch and what is hub?
Switch and yep.
Are you good with switch and hub example, or should I give more examples?
Yeah, it's perfect example for me. Like unicast is like one-to-one, like switch is the main thing, and hub is one-to-all. I got to know about that.
Even switch is doing broadcast like hub, but for the very first time. Only first time. Why? Because he don't have, initially he don't have any information. Like I will call in your number, right? You will get a call from my number, which is unknown number for you. I will tell you name. Hey, let's suppose your name is Sachin. Hey Sachin, I am so and so. So you will save my number. For the next time when I am calling to you, you will come to know, okay, this particular XYZ person is calling to me. In case of switch same, very first time he don't have his information, right? He will do the broadcast. Second time he will save that message. Okay, this particular guy has name is XYZ. I will save his number. For the next time when he is calling, I will not going to be asked to anybody what his name. I saved his number in my bucket, so that next time I will definitely call from his name and one-to-one make communication. Got it, right?
Got it.
Let me give you another example with switch so that you have a good grip on it. Okay, not okay. This is the switch. These all are the PC among connected together through a network. IP address is 1, IP address is 2, IP address is 3, 4, and 5. Okay. This one want to communicate with PC number 3. Let's suppose now this time. What he will do, he will send I am 1 and I want to send some data to PC number 4. He will send to switch. Switch what will going to? Switch will check his table. Should I have information regards to that 4? He will check. Okay, no, I don't have information. What I will going to do? I will broadcast to everybody. Whoever the 4 in the network, he will reply. As he don't have
Like
any information, he will send a broadcast message to everybody. Right? Read is broadcast. So broadcasted to everybody. Now PC number 4 receive the data. Okay, this information for me. Switch send a packet to me. I should have to respond on behalf of that. Right? So switch what we're going to do. This guy don't have this PC don't have the IP address 4, right? PC number 2. He don't have the PC number IP address of 4. So what he will do? Okay, this message is not for me. He is for 2. Sorry, he is for 4. That reply is for. I will not going to respond. He will drop the packet. Even 3. Oh, okay, no, this is not information for me. I will drop the packet. In similar, 5 also will drop the packet. Even though they have received the packet, but they will not going to reply. Why? Because that is not information for them. Why they will going to respond for that? They will not going to respond. Whoever the IP address have 4, he will going to respond. Now the PC number 4 is having IP address 4. Okay, this communication is for me. Let me reply behalf of that. He will reply. Once he will reply, I am the PC number 4. The switch will come to know, okay, PC number 4 connected to XYZ port. And this particular guy, while he send the message, he also have write down his IP address on that port. Okay, these 2 port, this port IP address is 1, this port IP address is 4. Further, when PC number 4 want to communicate to 1, or 1 is trying to communicate with PC number 4, I do already have these 2 guys number. I will do unicast for them. I will not going to shout. I will not going to do broadcast for them, because already I have their information. But what if PC number 5 want to communicate with PC number 3? That PC number 3 IP address and PC number 5 IP address, switch don't have, right? They never communicate each other. What he will do, that when the PC number 3 send data, that switch, okay, IP address is 3 and the destination is 5. Should I have the information 5? No, I don't have. I have only PC number 1 IP address and PC number 4 IP address, but I don't see anything regards to 5. What I will do, I will do a broadcast for them. Even now, this broadcast goes to all the machine except from where it is received. Got it? Hello?
And I have a small doubt. Like, if PC number 1 want to connect only 3 and 4, don't want to connect 2.
At
So
the same
what
time,
to do?
at the same time, you cannot able to do same thing.
Okay,
At a
got
time,
it,
you
got it,
want
got
to
it.
speak one particular person.
Okay, like it's like a one-to-one.
Yes, at a time you will going to speak one person, right? At a time you cannot able to speak with multiple users, right? If someone is asking
Yep.
any question, you can answer to particular guy for a moment. But after having some time, after having some delay, you can speak with someone, right? At the same
Okay.
time, you cannot able to speak to particular guy,
Hmm.
right?
Yep, got it.
We'll learn in a brief when we are going to start routing switching. No, I will speak
Yeah,
more about what is
yeah,
switch, how he will learn the MAC address, everything I will clear it to you, so that you can have a good
sure.
grip on the what is router, what is switch,
Yeah.
what is routing and all.
Hmm.
And I told you regards IP address, right? IP address actually
Yeah.
is the name to identify, like human have names to identify. This is a human tendency.
Hmm.
Because if I
Yeah.
remember a person name with a number, like your name is 1 and your father name is 2, like, by numbering you cannot able to remember someone, right? By name you can remember someone. Might be 100 people
Yeah.
are having same name, like Sachin, 100 people are Sachin. But if 100 people are having name 1, you are not able to understand. You are not able to remember those, right? But you can able to. Human nature is something like they can remember the words, not the numbers, right? But
Yeah.
machines are different. Machine not able to learn the names. They will understand the numbers, right? So, for making communication possible between 2 different devices, now we come with name of IP address. This is called as IP address. There are
Okay.
different types of also IP address. They are called as private IP address and something
Hmm.
called as a public IP address.
Okay.
LIC. Public IP address is something you need to purchase from global.
Oh.
You have to pay for that IP address. You need to
Hmm.
pay to the government. One IP, but if you have crores of rupees in your bucket, you can afford that. What if a person who don't have
Got
any
it.
rupee single coin in his pocket, but he have mobile phone, he want to use IP
Hmm.
address. So at that time, you will going to use private IP address. For private IP address, you should not pay anything to anyone. That is free. Anyone can use. But for public IP address, you need to pay. But you can use it, but you need to pay for that, which
Pay for it.
everybody
Okay.
will not going to be afford, right? For paid purpose, for the paid thing, everybody will not going to be afford that. But someone is having money, he can afford that. But who have don't money, he cannot able to afford, right? He can use private IP address.
Yeah.
Even who have the who have money, they can also use private IP address, no problem. But as he have money, he can afford that, he can purchase that also. Private IP address
Okay.
are used for the LAN network, public IP address used for the WAN network, but we have to pay for that. This is the difference between private IP address and public IP address. Got it? What is private IP address and what is public
Got
IP
it.
address? Right?
Yep.
But how you will significant? How you will come to know which one is the private IP address and what is the which one is the public IP address? There should be some different, right? So there are
Like
certain
IPv4, IPv6.
these are the these are the terms of the address. Actually, IPv4 is a technology
Okay.
of IP address, and the version of IPv4 is IPv6, next generation.
Okay. Okay.
Because by the
Got
time we
it.
have made IPv4, the human tendency size was, I think, 16 billion. So
Oh,
because machine now becoming nowadays everywhere, right? Every person have laptops
yep.
and mobile. At that time, they have decided to go with IPv4 based on that human, right? At that time, machines are not that much. So that is the reason they come with IPv6 now. So that because machines are increasing, right? That size will going to
Yep.
be obsolete after some time, IPv4. So then that is the reason they come with a new technology called as IPv4. IPv6. In IPv6, 16
Okay.
million people can be used that IP address. But once that 16 million will over, no,
Oh,
we'll start IPv6 then. Got it right?
okay. Yep.
Got it right. Okay, great. So
Got it.
I was there in private and public IP address. So private IP address, there is something
Okay.
to identify which one is the private IP address and which one will going to be a public IP address, right? Like if I want to differentiate two different people, I will use two different name, right? So that I can understand whose
Yep.
name is what. So, but in case of differentiation private IP address, there are certain numbers. There are different class also. Every class having public IP address, every class is having private IP address also. In terms, in case
Yep.
of IPv4, we have a different types of class, like class A, class B, class C, class D, and class E. For
Got it.
us, for normal user or in a company, we can use still from class A to class C. We don't have ability to use these two particular. Why? These are the IP address also, but we are not using. D is for multicasting. For like any company will going to be research something, he will use that. We are not going to use
Got
that
it.
because if we will start using that, then how they people will come to know the which IP address we are using. So differentiating for public, for our general public, we can use class A, class B, class C, but we cannot able to use this particular IP address because we don't have approval for that. So same, class
Got it.
D is used for multicasting and all, and class E is used for research and development. Who will going to be used that? Like government. Government want to research something. So they will use government PCs, government computers. They will use this particular PC IP address for research anything, any technology, anything.
Okay.
So, right,
Got it.
these two IP address we will never going to use on in our PC, but these two class A, class B, class C, we will going to be use. There are range when break class A, there are separate range for class B and class C also separate range. Class A range is from, it will start from IP address generally use from start 0, but this is reserved again for any testing purpose. User cannot able to use that. IP address start from 1.0.0.1. From the we
Okay.
can start IP address from this class A IP address. till class A IP address. From how long it will be? From 169.0.0.0. This is the from 1 to 169. This is the range of class A. Let me make a clear diagram. Class A. CLA. Size is from 1 to 169. This is called class A. Class B is
Okay.
not 160, 171 actually, in between 169 not used. 172.17.0.0 is a class B again.
Got
Class
it.
A. This is 171 actually. And from how long it will be vary? Class B 191.1255.255.255. This is the range of class B. Class B start from here and it will be end from here. Class A start from here and class A end from here. Class C is 192, 168. This is the this is the difference between classes. How you will identify the class. So, okay, 192 mean it is fall under the category of class C. Okay, 172 it means it is fall under the category of class B. Right? Got it, right? There are
Okay.
separate class so
Yep.
that identify it is coming under which class. Got it, right? This suppression.
Yep.
Okay. In every
Got it.
class, there is a private IP address and there is a public IP address. Every class has. The class A private IP address is 10.0.0.0. This is called as a private IP address of class A. 10.0.0.1. Okay. And class B private IP address is 172.168.0.0. This is the class B. And class C private IP address is 192.168.1.0. This is the private IP address, this is the private IP address, and this is the private IP address. The difference is class A, class B, class C.
Okay.
Got it, right? Among with them, rest of all the IP address are public IP address. From what? Like public IP address is 11.11.11.1.1.1. This is the public IP address of class A. Again, 12.0.0.0. This is the public IP address of class A. Similar, 173.0.0.0. It is the public IP address of class B. Similar, in 193.0.0.0 is the public IP address of class C. Got it, right? 192 series is the fix. This is the fix. You cannot able to change that. This is already predefined. You cannot able to change that private IP address. Okay, no, 193 IP address I will use as a private IP address. No, this is already predefined. Who have made the network inventor, who have made the IPv4, no, they have differentiated. This is the fixed private IP address. This is the fixed for class A, class B, class C. You cannot able to change it. For the human understand. But the PC don't know which is the class A, which is the class B, which is the class C. The PC don't know. Because I am reading the book. From the book, I come to know this is the private IP address and this is the public IP address. PCs are not reading book, right?
Yep.
So how they will come to know which is the private IP address, which is the public IP address? They don't know anything. Simply they will make communication between. PC don't know. For differentiating, we know that, okay, this is the public IP address, this is the private IP address. We have to pay for that. We should not have to pay for that, right? For public IP address, we used to pay. For private IP address, we will not going to pay. We will discuss more about IP address when we will start subnetting. There is something called subnetting in case of CCNA. On that, you will learn about what is the class, how you will differentiate a different class, how you will come to know which IP address fall under which category, which IP address used in LAN, which IP address is using in WAN, what is the size of the subnet, everything we will know. Subnet means break the large number of network into a small network called as subnet. We'll discuss more about that. As of now, no worry. I'm just speaking to grip on it. To make first, you need to make a grip on it. Once you make the grip, you have a knowledge what is that, what is not, then only I can make you more clarification on it. Until you have a grip on the topics, I cannot able to explain all the things in a single class.
Hmm.
You understood all the things, right? What is network, what
Yep.
is router, what is hub, what is the why we are not connecting PC together, because that is the drawback. They want to one communication only. What if we are having multiple PC connected together? At that time we have to remove the cable and connect multiple times. This is not your scalable job. For that we come up with a hub or centralized device like hub,
Hmm.
switch, or anything. And what is hub, what is switch, what is broadcast, what is multicast, what is unicast, what is broadcast again. We have
Hmm.
learned about those things. And what is IP address and different types of IP address. Good to go,
Got
right?
it.
If you have any doubt, you
Yep.
can ask me right away. I will clear it,
No,
everything.
I don't have doubt now, so I told you it's okay. It's fine. I understood till now.
Okay, okay. So now again, the last topic is TCP and UDP. Let me just give you one hint. Let's suppose there are we call as TCP and UDP as a connection oriented and connection led. TCP and UDP. There are two types of connection. One is like I'm sending a data to you. Okay, you have received that data. You should acknowledge to me, hey man, I have received your data. Right?
Hmm.
This is called as acknowledgement. This is called as acknowledgement. I'm sending something to you, you have received and you have sent a mark to me. Okay, I have received. So that I come to know, okay, this particular guy have received that data. But in different
Hmm.
term, I have sent you some data, but you have not responded to me. What I will think that might be you have received, or may not be you have received. I have question, right? I have sent you the data, might be you have received, or
Yep.
may not be you have received, because I have not received any query from you. Have you received or not? In case of network also, there are similar things. In case of TCP, what we are going to do? Whenever you are sending data to someone, if he will receive, he will send back information to you, acknowledgement, I have received your packet. This is called as TCP. He will send, in case of TCP type, you will receive acknowledgement. When I'm
Hmm.
sending any data to you, you have received it, but you have not acknowledgement to me. You are not sending any report to me. I am received. At that time, you will use UDP. UDP means you will not going to be answer for that, which is connection less. TCP is connection oriented. Why? Because he is acknowledging to everybody. Like I'm teaching to you and I'm asking to you, have you understood? You are replying to me, yes, I am understanding. It means you are using TCP. Understood? Just for the understanding purpose. This is what called as TCP. TCP means giving acknowledgement to particular guy so that he can come to know, okay, he is received. But UDP means even you have received, you will not going to be answer for that. This is called as UDP.
Okay.
I will give you real time example when you dig into CCNA. Where what is TCP, what is UDP, how they are looks like, when to use TCP, when to use UDP. You will not going to use. Already those are running,
Hmm.
but you need to identify whether it
Got
is
it.
a
Got it.
TCP based, whether it is a UDP based. You will not going to use
Hmm.
somewhere. Already it is pre-built it. We will use those technology to make something communication possible between from your branches to branches.
Got it.
Okay, cool. Is there any doubt for you? You can ask me right away, or else we will wind up the session for today.
Uh, do I want to remember the full name of TCP and UDP, or it's fine? I
Not
can
required, not
memorize
required.
later.
Generally, not required. If you will Google it, no.
Okay.
Let me tell you, TCP is transport connection protocol. Okay, and UDP is, I think,
Mhm.
user datagram protocol.
Okay.
So don't need to remember the abbreviation, because interviewer will not going to
Yeah,
be
that's
asked
the thing.
what is the abbreviation of TCP. He just want to know what is TCP, what is use of TCP, what is the difference between TCP and UDP. You need to
Yep.
like give an example like what I have shown you. TCP means connection oriented. Connection
Hmm.
oriented means what? You have to acknowledgement for me. Connection not oriented
Yep.
means what? Connection less means what? You will receive the data, but behalf of that, you are not acknowledging to me. That is connection
Acknowledging
layer.
it.
That is
Yeah.
But some people will going to what they don't know about the meaning of TCP and UDP. While interviewer is asking what is TCP and UDP, he will say TCP is transmission control protocol, UDP is user datagram protocol, but he don't know the meaning. What that interviewer will come
Yeah.
to know? He know the abbreviation, but he don't know the use of. How he will going to hire it? He will simply drop that guy.
Got it.
Know the meaning, know the use of that. Don't need to remember the abbreviation. Those are silly thing actually. Remembering
Got
is
it.
good, but
Hmm.
it is not good in terms of explaining while to the interviewer. Abbreviation.
Got it.
Is there anything else?
No, everything is good for me now, till now.
Okay, great. So for the next class, we'll update you. My team coordinator will
Sure.
inform you. So when we're going to start this
Sure.
second class. Okay. Till when the
Got it.
topics what I have delivered to you, if you want, you can go through this video you have recorded. And apart from that, have you recorded that
How could
video
I
or my
get this
teammate has?
link? Your team
My
was
teammate
recording.
will.
It feels recording. Sure.
So you are recording, right? Or someone teammate is recording?
No, someone is recording. Yeah, your team is
Okay,
recording.
okay. He will send it to you. It will take half an hour or 1 hour for
Sure.
the rendering that videos. Once that
Oh, okay,
rendering
it's
will
fine.
happen, he will send it to you. Okay.
Okay.
And also you can for the in general, if I will talk about, if you want to learn the things after the classes, you just need to go to YouTube or Google, just search those
Yep.
keyword, what is TCP,
That's what
UDP,
I'm
so
just
that
open
you
my
will
Chrome,
have a good,
everything.
right. These platforms are very good to learn the thing, because nobody teach me. I have learned from YouTube itself. I have started my career 2017 itself.
Oh,
At that time, there are no such institute in
okay.
India. I have searched into in Google or YouTube
Yeah,
to learn the things. I have paid zero amount. Why? Because I have learned from the YouTube. I have run lakhs of,
got it.
not lakhs is much more. I have run through 100 and video to understand what is CCNA. What is CCNA?
Hmm.
So for more
Got it.
knowledge, after the classes, just go through YouTubes and all. Just search for the content. You will get a very good content to clarify your doubts also.
Got it.
Okay. Shall we wind up this class now?
Yep.
Okay.
Sure.
Have a great night, man. Have a great day. Have a great weekend, man.
Thank you. And thanks for sharing all the knowledge.
No problem.
Bye.